Today's episode on Cadma, we take back to our hero discussing gamers and girl gamers. See how the boy has shades on because he's considered cool? The girl, what this really says is tee. Yeah, I'm sorry. Listen, I go to conventions, I hang out with my best friend. Everyone immediately ignores me immediately. Like, oh, female, vagina. You don't really like video games or comic books, and I do. I can't say that I've been reading them since I was 5 because my mom was like, that's not very ladylike and I don't want you distracted from your studies. Here's a book. And I was like, yeah, I like books. But that one has pretty violent pictures. With big words. That was more or less my thing. My father was a Trekkie martial artist, as well as into his aviation game. Boy, does he, oh boy, he loves his aviation game. He would get on the Commodore, and he had the black joystick with the red button, at least until I broke it. Yeah, I broke it. Yep. Who knew? Sign of discovery. Yep, that's what happened. I broke it. But I feel like whenever I go to these conventions and I want to talk about video games or ask questions about the comic book, I am met consistently with this face. Like, oh, that's so cute. You girl, you say you like video game. You don't really like video game. Yeah. That's supposed to be the other finger. It's YouTube. I can't do that. However, I find myself feeling like I gotta like defend myself. I gotta be like this. I'm like, yo, I played this. Yes, I like the cartoon, by the way. You know, I played this. I got Final Fantasy this. I got Resident Evil. You know, I feel like I have to sit there and defend myself, which is stupid because I have a vagina, you're like, you don't look like a normal gamer, girl. You look like you do modeling and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I do modeling and acting. Oh, that's so funny. You don't look like a douchebag, but I guess you are, huh? You're like, oh, I guess we don't look like what we think we look like, huh? I'm just saying, like, I'm being serious. Don't be a douchebag. It's true. Seriously. Don't assume because I have a vagina that I do not like video games. You know what else I like? I like anime. I like manga. Oh god, did I spend so much money on manga? From Gunslinger Girl, we got Viva Pinata, which belongs to someone else. If you want it back, just send me a message. I'll return it, mail it, no questions asked. But this game is very much like Disney's Feliz Cumpleaños. Happy birthday in Spanish. It's a twisted little cartoon. But the game is twisted. I mean, like, you raise your piñatas on a farm, and then the sour piñatas kill your sweet piñatas, and they eat their insides. It is twisted. It's all happy and bushy-eyed and bright-tailed and all that other good stuff, but it is dark. It is as dark as Batman. Okay, maybe not as dark as Arkham City, but that's not the point. The point is, you know, I got this, which traumatized me because I played 9, and I played all the other games, so when I got this one, I was a little scared for the opening, and this, like, this big huge pop thing, she's, like, dancing, she's singing, and then you see the bad guys come out of nowhere, like, come on, let's destroy her show, and then Riku and Pain are like, oh no, let's jump in, we need help, and I was like, what did I just buy? You know, especially when I'm used to like the classical, you know, fight music, and then there's a pop song. And for the record, I don't like Yuna. I really don't like her. I think she's gay. You know, I'm not crazy about her. I'm really not. I love Riku, love my Pain, but that's it. You know, I had to go back to get this game because I had skipped this one because of X2 because it confused me so badly. I have Arkham Asylum. I have this. Of course, I have this. Yes, I have Japanese games. Final Fantasy. This is the game I want them to remake. Not that 7 isn't great. You know, Sephiroth. I get it. Whatever. Homegirl's still not going to live. However, I want you to remake this one. There's nothing more that I love than Final Fantasy 9. That is my game. I mean, many nights my mom would come into my room like, what happened? I just... what's up, Mom? Or worse, I'd still be sleeping and she would be like, I'm just going to take the controller and cut the system off before I get to a save point. And I would like wake up like, what are you doing? She's like, ah! Don't scare me like that. I'm like, don't touch the button. Don't you ever touch the power button. That is life or death right now. And if I have to repeat this entire level because you touched the power button, we're going to have a serious issue. You know, I have Just Dance. I have this. I love this. NYCC, we got to actually play with real bow and arrow sets, and I love archery. I love doing archery, so to combine that and then actually doing archery inside of NYCC as a promotion for this game, yeah, mad love. Besides, I love the Tomb Raider, series. I do. I love it. Except for Angel of Darkness. you have a great game, and then you put Lara Croft in this weird situation where she's like, oh no, I have to jimmy the door with a crowbar. I'm not strong enough. I guess I gotta build up my strength. What? Yeah, bad move, guys. I sold that game on eBay for $5 because I was so angry. You know, I have my Diablo, power leveled Raphael from the Written Red, who doesn't love Saints Row. I got, of course, Grand Theft Auto. I also have Mass Effect. I'm sorry, I get really emotional for Mass Effect because my memory card was corrupted after I had gotten so far playing side quests and got up to like 50% in the game, and then it was corrupted. I cried. I really did. I cried. I cried more than what happened when I broke up with my ex. I was in tears over at Mass Effect. This game, StarCraft. Protoss, by the way, Zergling second, Terran not so much. You know, but I feel like I'm consistently trying to prove my nerdiness, which is stupid. You know, I enjoy the good old-fashioned nerd fights. Like, who's better, Static or Black Lightning? Like, those are fun fights. Not like, I have a vagina, I promise. I really like video games. I like comic books. It's like that stupid question when they go, do you really like Star Wars? And you're like, yeah, but you're a girl. Oh, you know what? Your favorite character must be Princess Leia. Okay, like, yeah, dweeb. Yup, that's mine. You know, or they ask you about, like, Star Trek, and they, especially for me, because of the color, they go, you must love Uhura. And I'm like, how'd you know? She's my favorite. How'd you know? Is it because she's a black vagina? Is that what that one is? Guys, not fair. No, but seriously, I know a lot of girls. I mean, I would love to go LARPing, to be honest with you. I just haven't found anyone I want to go LARPing with. But there's a lot of things that I love to do, and a lot of them are predominantly mostly nerdy, and I feel like just because I have a vagina, I have to prove myself, or throw out a bunch of terms, like, yeah, I know what aggro means, I know what this means, yeah, I'm totally a gamer. And I feel like, as women, we are predominantly put down when it comes to gaming, because as if males are the only ones playing it. Like, come on, let's be real. Come on. We're not sitting there playing a video game, or like, I am sexy, I play video games like this with my boobs all out. I mean, I don't have any boobs, but the point is that, you know, like with my boobs all out, and I press the buttons like this. I press the like, that's not what happens, okay? We custom video games that we throw the controller against the wall, we sit there and we fight. I mean, I knew I had a fit whenever I would D-level in Final Fantasy 11. I would be so heated. So heated. You got no idea. My ex-boyfriend was like, you just hate the game. I was like, no. You don't understand. I spent 4 weeks trying to get to this level, and then he just comes around and just D-levels me. Like, I don't mean nothing. Like, oh yeah? It's cute. You made it to level 50? 49! You're like, why? I would get so angry. I was a red mage, black mage, and I did black mage predominantly so I could warp, just so I could avoid this issue because it was driving me nuts. Because everyone else was playing in the house. I actually basically lived like Snow White. Only he would know that reference. But the point is, I live like Snow White. I'm hanging out with all the brothers, and then yet somehow, because I was the lower level, of course, because you know you attract aggro, I kept getting the level, so I became a black mage. I even learned warp so well that I had attract aggro one time, and him being a paladin, he went to go protect me, like a good paladin boyfriend. And I just warped out. His brothers could not stop laughing because he was like, hey, honey, I got the aggro off of you. You warped? And I was like, because I'm psychic. I knew you were going to suggest for me to do that, so I didn't do level. Love you. Like, he was mad. He was heartbroken. He just gave me this look like, that is so cold. His brothers could not stop laughing. You know, the only other game I couldn't really get into heavily was COD. That's mostly because an ex of mine would dominate the controller. He wouldn't share the controller. Yeah, I take things like that a little personal. He kept playing the game and just wouldn't give me the controller, and I would try to be really loving. Like, yeah, maybe you should leave the game when you leave. If he's watching this now, he's going to be like, ah. But yeah, you know, I love my video games. I just don't feel like just because I'm a girl, I shouldn't have to protect it because I got this. I'm just saying, it's not fair, dudes. Don't be like that. I mean, when I look at you, I'm like, that looks like a jerk. That looks like a douchey. He looks like a gamer. There goes the nerd. There's a geek. How you look does not explain the things that you like and really enjoy. I mean, I love cosplaying, but I'm too poor and not skillful enough to sew, so I do whatever I can do when it comes to cosplay. So don't judge me. When I walk into those conventions and you see me roaming around, do not bypass me and go straight to my best friend like, yeah, I gotta talk to this dude. This dude would know. And there's some things that he actually has no clue about, and he'll be like, actually, I don't know. I gotta... You know more about that game than I do. And then they'll be like, her? And I'm like, yeah, what's up, douchey? I'm also gonna be starring in my own comic book by AHR Vision advertisement. Which is gonna be coming out this year. Whoop whoop. But yeah, it's like, yeah, I do these things. You don't have to assume just because I'm standing here and I got my hair trying to like look nice because I came from an audition, that doesn't mean I don't like video games or comic books. Don't be douchey. Then that's your message for today. But yeah, thanks for watching once again. I love you guys. I love the fact that you guys tune in. Also, one other major important thing besides not judging a gamer based on their gender, down there, you boys are so perverted. I saw that your eyes dropped for a second, but no, really, you guys drop right down there, and you have to check for the subscribe button. She's mad sexy. She's all in red, and she has white lettering, and she's like, subscribe. Be sure to subscribe because when we get 100 subscribers, we plan on doing a music video of your choice. You're going to pick off of our Twitter poll. Once we have 100 subscribers, I'll be sure to, of course, mention it. And we're going to get the whole cast involved. You might be wondering who's the whole cast because we only got 2 shows, but we're working on that. We have a couple other shows that are actually going to be coming in. And I want everyone to be involved because right now I really want to build this network up. I really do want to build it up. I want to have some fun. And, you know, that's it. Thanks for watching. And once again, don't be all like... this whenever I say I like video games and comic books. I'm just saying. Don't be a jerk. Bye!